Alright, so today I'm going to review a few products from the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts skincare line. This skincare line, I think it's not brand new, but it's kind of come out, I guess, in the last few years, and I was very intrigued by it because, as I've mentioned before, I have extremely sensitive lizard skin, and everything irritates me, everything stings. I have to be very, very careful. And I wouldn't say that this line is foolproof for those of you that also have similar problems, but they do have, I think the products are decent. I'm not going to say that they're amazing. So the first one, I guess I'll go in order of like when I do my cleansing routine. And this is probably my favorite product of theirs, and this is the micellar water. So I think this is pretty good. It's a pretty decent micellar water. It retails for, I think, about 10 bucks, and it's about 6.7 ounces. I think it works really well. It doesn't over dry you. You can use this at night before you go to bed, and you should be fine. I don't recall it hurting my eyes because I do use it to take off my eye makeup. It doesn't sting my skin. You're not supposed to get it close to your eyes, it says, but I don't really notice that it hurts my eyes too much. Now, I also want to mention that they do have an eye makeup remover. This eye makeup remover is pretty pointless, in my opinion, if you have the micellar water. So I would just go with the micellar water and use that to take off your eye makeup, take off everything on your face. If you're tired, you could just use this and then go to bed, and you should be fine. I would forego the eye makeup remover because I don't find that it takes off your eye makeup any better than this does. And this one, I do think it does sting my eyes if you get it in there. I mean, you do want to keep your eyes really closed when you use this, but I think it's kind of besides the point, you know, to have an eye makeup remover that stings your eyes. So I would just not get the eye makeup remover. That one retails, I think, for probably the same, like 10 bucks, and it's a much smaller bottle. So just get the micellar water, skip the eye makeup remover. So that's like when I take off my makeup. You can also use the cleansing facial wipes. I use these on my body. I've been using them right now during the summer when I use sunscreen, because sunscreen, especially mineral sunscreen, really sticks and leaves a residue on my body that sometimes will not come off in the shower. So I use these on my body. I don't think I've used them on my face yet. It says they remove waterproof mascara. So I don't think, I think I might have used them on my face, but I can't say whether they sting your eyes or not. But I don't notice any irritation with these wipes. So you could also use these wipes as well. But I use these for my body, arms, legs, underarms, that kind of thing, and I don't find any major issues with these either. I think these retail for about 5 or 6 bucks each, and they're not bad. So far, no major irritation. I'm not breaking out in eczema or anything like that, which I do have issues with eczema, contact dermatitis. And I think the price point is okay. I never buy any of these products retail, so it's worth it to me for what I buy them for, but 10 bucks a pop, probably I would go with a different product. Now, I also have used the smoothing facial scrub. I'm not a fan of this. It's pretty abrasive, and it doesn't feel like the little, I don't know what, I think it's like rice powder or something, and the rice powder doesn't really seem to dissolve as you're using it. It just kind of keeps scrubbing your face. If you like really abrasive stuff, this would probably work. And it's not very moisturizing either. It doesn't irritate my skin, but it doesn't really moisturize my skin. Does it clean? Yeah, I think it does clean my skin just fine, but there are better things than this. This retails for about 6 bucks, I think. But I would go with a different product. I don't really care for this scrub. I'm using it, it's almost done, but I'm not a fan of it. It doesn't leave me moisturized. It doesn't irritate my skin, but it doesn't really do anything else for my skin either. If you do have very sensitive skin, especially sensitive to friction, I would probably not use that because it does seem like the granules are not big, they're very fine, but they do scrub you well. You can feel it scrubbing your skin. So if you're really sensitive to that kind of stuff, I would avoid that. And then I don't have the replenishing moisturizer, which is kind of like a gel-based moisturizer. I don't find it's supposed to be like a very hydrating moisturizer. I don't find it extremely hydrating. It's just, you know, like a regular light face lotion. So wouldn't recommend that one. I would, if you really need to be hydrated, I would go with a different kind of cream or hydrating lotion. I also have their Protecting Light Moisturizer with SPF 15. I would say the same thing about, I mean, this one at least says light moisturizer, so you know you're not going to get a ton of hydration. But I do feel this would probably be good for the summer for people that have greasy or sweaty skin, because I don't find that it hydrates very well. And I actually find that when I use this, it kind of leaves like I want to say like a crumbly residue. I don't know if it's from this or it just doesn't moisturize my skin, so my skin is dry and it feels like it's crumbling. I don't know. It's it leaves kind of a weird texture afterwards. It does have SPF 15. Like I said, I'm using it to finish it, but I'm not a huge fan of this, and I think there are better alternatives. It is oil-free. All of their products, you know, are supposed to be very good for your skin, dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, hypoallergenic. One thing that I do find with their face lotions is that after a hot shower, when I put them on, they will sting a little bit on my skin. They don't make me break out, they don't irritate me, and I think it's actually the shower that kind of causes that stinging sensation, because when I use it at any other time, it doesn't cause that stinging. But that's just, you know, a word of caution in case you apply these right after a shower. This is not a mineral sunscreen. This is a chemical sunscreen. So if you're avoiding chemical sunscreens, I would forego this one. But like I said, they're not irritating my skin. They're not making my eczema worse. They're not making my acne worse. I wouldn't pay full retail for any of these products. You know, they're living up to their claims that they're not going to irritate your skin, but they're also not, with the exception of the micellar water, I would say that they're not incredibly effective. The wipes are a good price point, and they'll clean you up pretty good. But I definitely think there are other brands, you know, Pacifica, Burt's Bees, that can do the job even better. They might be a little bit more expensive, but they're even better, and they're even more natural, because this is not an all-natural line of products. This is just a sensitive skin line of products, so you're not going to get a lot of natural ingredients. But anyways, that's my product review for the Simple skincare. I don't think that's the full line, but that's the stuff that I've got and that I use the most. Not super thrilled, but if you can get them at a discount, it's worth a shot. If they didn't break me out, if they didn't mess with my skin, give me eczema, then you'll probably be okay. But they're not going to improve your skin. They're not going to really do anything for your skin other than clean it and, you know, lightly moisturize. But you'll survive them. You'll definitely get through them without any major issues. So anyways, that's my review for today. I will come back with some more reviews. I have a lot of products that I really want to review that I'm excited about. This was not one of those, but I think it was worth reviewing because it's a line that's out there that I'm sure tons of people use. So anyways, thank you for joining me, and I will be back again soon.